Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are diving into a dark chapter of aviation history, the tragic bombing of Air India Flight 182. It's a story of terror, loss, and global effect that forever changed air travel and international security measures. Stay with me as we explore the chilling details behind the bombing, its outcome, and the people responsible. On June 23, 1985, Air India Flight 182, a Boeing 747, was en route from Toronto, Canada to New Delhi, India. The flight had a stopover in Montreal before it continued its journey. On board were 329 passengers and crew members, including 268 Canadians, 27 British citizens, and 22 Indians. Everything seemed normal as the aircraft ascended into the clear skies above the Atlantic Ocean. But just 1 hour off the coast of Ireland, tragedy struck. At 8:13 a.m., a powerful explosion rocked the aircraft mid-flight. The 747, nicknamed Kanshika by its crew, instantly broke apart over the Atlantic. The horrific blast killed everyone on board, marking the deadliest bombing in the history of Canadian aviation. The explosion was caused by a bomb placed inside the cargo hold. Investigators later determined that the device was a suitcase bomb likely assembled in Toronto, and it had been detonated by a timer. This bombing remains one of the most devastating terrorist attacks of the 20th century. Immediately following the explosion, the search for the wreckage began. Pieces of the plane were scattered across a vast area of the Atlantic Ocean. The international investigation that followed was nothing short of the logistical nightmare involving multiple countries. But slowly, authorities pieced together evidence that pointed to the involvement of the Sikh militant group Babbar Khalsa. The group had been involved in a violent campaign for an independent Sikh state known as Khalistan, and the bombing was believed to retaliation for Indians' military action in the Golden Temple in Amritsar, a focal point of the Sikh community. Two key suspects in the bombing were Inderjeet Singh Riat and Talwinder Singh Parmar. Riat, a Canadian citizen of Indian origin, was arrested in 1988 for the bombing of the Air India flight. However, despite his initial conviction, the case was a complex web of investigations and the legal proceedings. In 2003, Riat was convicted for manslaughter for his role in the bombing, but Parmar, the elite mastermind, had been killed a year earlier in a shootout with the police. Despite the conviction of Riat, questions remained about the true mastermind and the involvement of other individuals or group. The bombing is often seen as an example of how terrorism go beyond borders and how political motivations can lead to true unimaginable consequences. The bombing of Air India Flight 182 had far-reaching implications. Not only did it lead to tighter security measures in air travel, but it also sparked a shift in how terrorist activities were handled on a global scale. The investigation revealed the importance of international cooperation in combating transnational terrorism. Additionally, the bombing changed Canadian air security. In the year following the tragedy, Canada beefed up its security protocols for air travel, including better scanning procedure for cargo and passengers. Aftermath of the bombing, families of the victims were left to mourn the senseless loss. 329 lives were lost in an instant, and the repercussions were felt around the world. A memorial dedicated to the victims of Air India Flight 182 stands in the city of Toronto, where many of the passengers were from. The bombing was a stark reminder that terrorism knows no border and can strike without warning. The victim families fought long and hard for justice, and their courage in the face of such horror remains an inspiration. The bombing of Air India Flight 182 is a sobering example of the consequences of political violence and terrorism. It serves as a tragic reminder of how an ideology, when taken to extreme, can destroy innocent lives and cause lasting grief. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.